morning, everybody. Ads here, and just look at the view that Herman's got, or rather what we had last night. We had the whole car park to ourselves, and it was so peaceful. No rain, maybe a little bit of wind, but by the way, that is Scotland. Can you see that? It looks like a cloud on the screen, but that is Scotland. Anyway, we managed to get ourselves another map. Kind couple, they had a spare, and they given us this map, and every map is better than the last one, I think. So let's just show you where we've been so far. Okay, so there is Belfast. We've come off, kind of started from down here, and we started off at Carlingford, and we went around here all the way round to looking Strangford, where we probably stayed about there. Did an overnight there, and then we headed to Belfast, and we saw the Titanic Museum, and then we headed around to Whitehead, stayed there the night. Couldn't get in at the Gobbins, fully booked, so we've headed north following the coast, stayed at Glenarm, and then we moved on yesterday through Cushendall and at Cushendune, where we saw the caves, and now we're just off of Ballycastle, probably just about there. We can see Rutland Island, and obviously over here is Scotland. This is what I just showed you. So today, though, we've got a number of things that we could be doing. So this is lots of things around here. So we've got the Carrick-a-Rede Rope Bridge, and there's a there you go, Ballytoy harbour town. Now there is another film location for Game of Thrones, so we probably go there as well. So there's two places. Then we have Bushmills Distillery, and we have the Giant's Causeway just there, the visitor centre. So lots to do. Oh, there's Dunluce Castle there. Lots to do. Maybe not all today. We'll probably do a couple of these things, and then still looking for that campsite. Zoe's hair is all out here now. She needs to do something about it. Oh, there she comes. And I haven't been doing any editing since over a week now, so I'm way behind on my editing. So I need to do that. I need some power to do my editing. And that's gonna be it for me at the moment. Zoe's just risen. She's just been doing the washing up. I'm lying. So is there anything that you would like to
add?
Yes.
We're having quite a good time, aren't we, my love?
Yeah.
And where are we going now? Do we know? Have you done a little
I have, yes. It's a bit of a surprise for you.
I never know where we're going.
We're gonna trek along a rope bridge.
Trek along?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we made it to Carrick-a-Rede Rope Bridge. This is the car park that they put us in. There's another car park a bit further up. They parked us all the way over there. Anyway, there's a plaque here, another Game of Thrones location, and I'll read it out to you. It says Larry Bane, which is it's Larry Bane Quarry, I do believe, or was Larry Bane a quarry at some point. Anyway, Larry Bane was a filming location for Renly Baratheon campsite near Storm's End in the Storm's Lands, and it is where we first introduced to Brienne of Tarth. That was the very tall knight, wasn't it? The tall lady, who was joined forces of King Renly in the War of the Five Kings. Renly and his queen Marguerite Tyrrell watched a tourney where her brother Sir Loras Tyrrell is besieged by the unknown knight. Revealing herself, Beren is granted her wish to be named Renly's Kingsguard despite her gender and consequent lack of knighthood. Lady Catelyn Stark arrives in the campsite to negotiate an alliance between Renly and her son Bob Stark, or rather Robb Stark, the king in the north. There you go, so you can see a bit of it here. And here is the whole encampment with a few trucks. Herman must be just parked down there. So we've arrived at the rope bridge. Not much of a view at the moment, but you can see it is certainly a rope bridge spanning 100 meters maybe?
Yeah, so you can just about see from this angle how far that bridge is suspended above the sea.
Alright, so let's make sure I don't trip and drop the camera. It's a good job in the front though, actually. Oh, it slips over. So there's the bridge. Oh, look at that! Let's walk across. Oh my god. Oops. Turn around, she says. Do you know where I am? Whoa. I should hold both sides. It is wobbly as hell. Sorry? Well, I'm almost there now. Now I missed exactly everything that you said there. Oh. Yeah, it's not very good with one hand, can I just say?
Sorry, yes, me asking you to turn round.
Yeah, that wasn't good. But that was a bit of an experience and a view.
Makes your heart flutter a bit, doesn't it?
It does when you put your foot down and there's no bridge there. So I must admit that was a bit hair raising, but I think it's purely because, no, you were alright, but because I had that one hand on the rope,
I see, yes, and
the
I
other
had
hand
my
on the camera, it felt very dodgy.
Yeah.
And of course, because it was bouncing.
I'm sorry I didn't help by going.
No, because it was bouncing, when I put my foot down, there was no rope bridge there, so it was a bit dodgy for me. What about you? You found it okay, did you?
A little bit, felt a bit funny in the middle of it.
Yeah, it was the middle.
Yeah, because it was sort of a bit
Yeah, and then nobody was actually shaking it.
No, thank goodness.
Well, we have arrived at the Giant's Causeway. This is the whole point of the trip. We've never been here, always wanted to come.
Yeah.
And the car park, well, this section isn't full, but the rest of it is very full. Now, one thing I have noticed is the car park floor. Yes, that's right, folks. It's made out of the hexagons like the devil. Like the Giant's Causeway.
You obviously had some left over.
So we're so we are going to go in and have a mooch around and look at some stones. Look, the sun is coming out just for this special occasion. Well, we have arrived. That's the causeway just there, and this is supposed to be the windiest place in Ireland. And to be honest, it's probably true. Anyway, we've been using these audio guides and it's guiding us down there next, so that's where we're going. So there are quite a lot of people around that area, and I don't know if you can tell, but but just there is a stack there, a few stacks, the chimneys they call them. about 100 meters tall. Anyway, let's get going. Let's get out of this wind. Yep, that is right, folks. I am actually standing on the Giant's Causeway, and or part of it, because it is quite massive. All these hexagonal stones caused by lava. Oh, here comes Zoe. There are quite a few people here. Look at these ones here, these look impressive. That's where we're going next, love.
I think we've got enough stones there.
There are quite a lot of stones, yes. Safe to say that we are not alone here. Apparently they can go up to 12 meters long. So there must be some exposed that they can measure. This sea is rough. Look at the size of those waves. And right on the edge here. Oh, it's windy now. Woo! Let's see if we can make our way down without falling head over heels. That's a bit better out of the wind. Now, of course, I've got to find Zoe. Well, I found Zoe. Look at the view she's got, though. I can hold the camera in this wind. So now we can get a better look at these things since we're sitting on them. I mean, they're quite large. A lot of them have these little grooves in. I don't know what that's all about. Very tall, and then some of them have got coins coming out of them.
Oh yeah, I hadn't noticed that. Are they to stop them from?
No, someone just wedged them in there.
Yeah.
You can see the chimney's a bit clearer now. If I move over a bit, you can see these guys. Look at the size of those ones. Columns, massive, huge columns. Looks like a bit of a walk to get to them, though. So apparently, see these curved here. This one's curved. This one's like I've got a dip in it. This one's got a dip in it. So it's like they call them ball and socket, and that's natural. I thought it was due to weathering, but it's due to the cracks that actually happen. So all these cracks, there's going to be a ball and socket in each one of those. Wow. Well, we have arrived at what they call the organ. Now, there's 60 columns here, each one 12 meters tall, and apparently the Giant is supposed to be playing music once a year, 6 o'clock Christmas morning. They're now covered in moss, and they are enormous. It reaches all the way back there, all the way over there. And the background looks like that.
Sure.
That's where we were just a moment ago. This is the Causeway. You can climb up it a bit, not very far though. Actually touching them, I could jump up there, but I don't think I will sit on this.
There's a spider up there.
Quite a big one as well. Walking backwards, you just got to be careful
When you're going for the shop. You see, it actually goes in and out here, like columns of a building, a cathedral or something.
But how far do they go down? Give us a wave then. So this is as far as we're going to get to the chimneys, which are just there. So they're like 100 foot tall or something. And there's a path along here. And I don't know if you can make that out, but there's a little cave just about there. Like a doorway. Yeah, so these columns, they must be like a metre or so wide. They're huge. So yeah, you can see these columns here. More columns. And this one, look at these ones. They're kind of almost like teeth. The way they bend in like that. And there's more columns along here. All the way up to the top. So the causeway is quite small compared to the rest of the location. Thanks for watching our video. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed or leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe for more video updates or maybe even watch one of our previous videos. Bye bye now.